Now he's the pioneer of electronic music and is known globally for his massive outdoor sound and light shows. Michel Jarre is truly one of France's biggest musical exports, with record sales of more than 90 million.
Well, the man who produced the groundbreaking Oxygène album is currently on a 150-date world tour, stopping in the UK in October. Before we meet him, let's get a flavour of what his current live show's like.
Absolutely fantastic to see and hear that, and it's a great pleasure to meet you. I was just saying to you that I remember listening to you when I was in my bedroom, way back when, to your first albums, and it's just such an exciting sound. It was so new at the time, and it still seems really new. But how did it all come about, really? That first idea for the sound and the light?
Actually, I really started in electronic music, studying at the Music Research Center, quite a serious school in Paris, and where for the first time we were considering music not only in terms of notes and solfeggio, but really in terms of sounds. And that actually opened an whole new way of thinking, which is now used by almost everyone, and including DJs and all that.
But your shows are so much bigger, and huge audiences, huge outdoor stages, and the organisation that goes into producing the light must be extraordinary.
Yeah, actually, I always thought that you have to, in a sense, I mean, if somebody, particularly these days where you can listen to music everywhere, if you are paying a ticket to go and see somebody, you have to people have visual expectations, and particularly in electronic music, where sitting behind your laptop for 2 hours is not the most sexy thing in the world. So I thought about how to visualize and to stage the music I wanted to play and present on stage. And actually, for this current tour, I really decided to do probably my first really world tour. I mean, going all over the planet, and to try to put the magic of outdoor concert into more controlled space, to share probably also the music being really played live on fantastic electronic instruments, part of the mythology or the legend of electronic music, but also to share also this kind of total immersion with the people and with the audience in a different proximity situation, where you don't have to confront rain or wind all the time.
And you enjoy the touring still? Yeah,
very much so. It's a kind of, funnily enough, it's kind of a new experience for me, because as you know, I get used to one-off concerts and doing a tour where I can really not being frustrated by considering my work as the concert is the premiere and the last concert at the same time, which is one-offs. And it's a really exciting project, and I must say that the way the audience is welcoming this project is very amazing, and also I think because it's quite different from any kind of traditional rock concert.
On this tour here, you're paying tribute to your father, Maurice Jarre, who of course was a very distinguished composer in his own right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously my dad passed away last year, and I mean, this whole concert is in a sense the fact that his son is playing music and on stage is obviously a kind of tribute to his fantastic work from Zhivago and Lawrence of Arabia, and all these great soundtracks he did. But actually, beyond that, I mean, it's also, I would say, a celebration of the planet, because I've always been involved since Oxygen with ecology and with environment, and also a tribute to this concert is called 2010, and it's also a tribute to my friend Arthur C. Clarke. So Arthur C. Clarke. I mean, I think it's time also to restore maybe a more dynamic vision of our future. It's like now 2000 is behind us, and it's a little bit like if we lost somewhere a kind of vision or poetic vision of the future. So this concert is also a kind of celebration of that at the same time. And I must say that I'm really thrilled to play UK. These 6 dates in UK and Ireland, and it's a real pleasure to present this new show. It's Glasgow and Dublin and Manchester. And
Make sure
London,
you get them all in.
Yeah.
Cardiff.
It's 150 dates on the tour. Is there anywhere on the planet that you haven't been to play music now?
India.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of my dream. I mean, to play, and I think next year it's going to be the case. But I love this country, and I've been, as you probably know, a lot in China and in other parts of Eastern countries, but not in India yet.
China initially welcomed you with more open arms than other musicians because there were no words to offend anybody, so it was just the music. Is that true? I read that somewhere.
What do you mean by that?
But there were no lyrics to the music because the Chinese government looks very closely at what musicians are saying in their songs.
Yes, yes and no, because also technology and new technology, they were a bit afraid of that. But actually, yes, it's. I think, you know, in days where we think that the only existing music existing is our songs. I mean, it's just a sector of music, and music is wider than that. And I think it's probably what's great with music and instrumental music is the fact that you let the audience building their own story or their own movie in their mind. It's what I like, and actually it's the reason why this series of concerts is quite special.
All right. Jean-Michel, thank you very much indeed.
Very
Thank
pleasure
you.
to meet you.
Thank
Thank you very much. All the very best for the
Thanks.
tour.
Thank you.
Well, we have a very French morning this morning because we're going from a French musical hero to an award-winning French actress.
Juliette Binoche will be here to tell us about her new film Certified Copy in just a moment. First, here's a last quick look at what's happening where you are. See you in a bit.